natural that God is a God that is true to his word, and he loves to bless you. He loves to prosper you. But he reminded them, for 40 years, your clothes didn't wear out. For 40 years, your feet didn't swell. For 40 years, you never went without a meal. For 40 years, you never died of thirst. And he began to tell them that there is even greater that God has for you. There's a greater promise. There's a greater prosperity. And we are settling for 9 to 5. Man, we keep settling for a weekly paycheck to paycheck. We keep settling for whatever the man gives you. And maybe if I work a few more hours, if I can work 45 hours, I can get a few extra dollars on my check. When you got power on the inside of you to be anything you want it to be. And the Bible said when they reached the promised land, God reminded them, don't you dare think that your own wealth got you this. Don't you dare think that your job got you this. Don't you dare think that your own strength got you this. But I am the Lord your God that gives you power to get well. I am the Lord your God, and this same power of Pentecost gives you miracles. He not just said, I give you power, but he said, I give your hands. He said, I give your hands. Hold your hands up. Now look at your hands and say, my hands have power, miracle working power to get wealth. Look at your hands and say, these hands have power to get wealth. Your hands have power to write books. Your hands have power to write contracts. Your hands have power to write grants. Your hands have power to build construction companies. Your hands have power to build your own temp agency. Your hands have power to open your own bakery. Your hands have power to open your own nursing home. You got power. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I am powerful. Come on, say it again. I am powerful. And I hear God saying, it's time to stop sitting on your God-given creativity, your wealth-possessing creativity. Get up off of that gift. Get up off of that gift. Get up off of your creative. Get up off of your abundance. Get up off of it and be everything God called you. The book of Ephesians, chapter number 3, verse number 20 says, now unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all according to the not the power of God, but the power of God in you. God has given you power, and we were created to operate on a higher level of power. We were created to operate on a higher level of wealth consciousness. For too long, we are created to operate on a higher level of wealth consciousness. And for too long, we have settled for stinking thinking. For too long, We have operated on low-level consciousness. This is the best I can do. This is the best I can get. Well, this is the best that I am. Well, there's got to be something more in you. No, I'm tired now. This is the best. Oh, no. I ain't tired now. There is more. And today I stepped in this house to break and bind. To bind and break the spirit of low-level consciousness. I came to bind and break the spirit of low-level living. I came to bind and break the spirit of low-level mentality. I came to bind and break the spirit of low-level systems. I came to bind and break the spirit of low-level procedures. I came to bind and break the spirit of low-level strategies, low-level frequencies, low-level agencies, low-level relations, low-level presentations.